all aboard and welcome to tonight's twangy and tangy installment of the Third Rail Concert Series on WTJU 91.1 FM and on the web at WTJU.net. I'm Don Harrison, the co-host of Radio Wowsville, heard on Sunday nights here on WTJU, and I'll be emceeing tonight's live concert with the one and only Dogwood Tales. Oh, yeah. Dogwood Tales, they hail from Harrisonburg, and they've been making a mighty noise throughout the region with their distinctive take on country rock. I think we referred to them online as alt-country shredders. That sounds pretty good. And we are honored to have them play WTJU Rock's Third Rail Concert, a series which happens every third Saturday of the month right here on the Sound Choice in Central Virginia. The Rail is transmitting live tonight from the Belmont Arts Collective. The Belmont Arts Collaborative, I should say, at 221 Carlton Road, Suite 4. There's still time for you to join us. Come on down. We're not only being heard on 91.1 FM and on the vast series of tubes at WTJU.net, we are also streaming on WTJU's Facebook and YouTube channels. And I should say that the Third Rail Concert Series is supported by Hello Goodbye Records, a mom-and-pop record store on East Market Street in Charlottesville. You can find out more about Hello Goodbye at hellogoodbyemusic.com. Now, for the next hour, we will not only hear the evocative music of Dogwood Tales, we'll have a conversation with the members about how they came together, and we'll grill them on their forthcoming EP and album. Now, the band has been very, very gracious to perform live for us tonight on WTJU. It would be terrific if we could reward them. So, if you can, send the group a little scratch through Venmo at Benjamin Ryan. That's Benjamin-Ryan-5, the number 5. And we've got a tip jar here, right here on the Belmont stage, so that the members of our live studio audience can give some tribute. All right, folks, take your shoes off, pull the rug back, spread some sawdust on the floor, and join me in giving a warm Third Rail welcome to Dogwood Tales.
Thank you, Don. We're bringing you on the road, man. Appreciate the intro.
That was beautiful.
And I don't know who this Benjamin Ryan guy is, but don't send him. No, I'm just kidding. That's Ben. We're Dogwood Tales. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it. Cows in the fields, driver's side view, chicory bouquet, purple and blue. Words that I said that you can't forget. We're laying in bed and it's all so far away from me, holding up my fantasy. Drive down the road, where does my mind so far away from me, holding up my fantasy. You're so far away from me, holding up my fantasy. Thanks, y'all. It's a new one. It's called Driver's Side Fantasy. I broke a string right off the bat, first song, so give me just a moment.
Wow. Yeah. As soon as I walked in tonight, I was like, you know, Kyle, I really hope we don't break a string tonight because neither of us brought a backup guitar. And he said, you know, Ben, I brought a backup guitar.
You only break it if you bring the backup. Jake did tell me if I brought the backup that I would break a string. So, Jake, you were right. The prophecy was true. I just wanted to say for everyone on the radio tonight, we're playing some new songs tonight and some new things we're excited to share. And this next one, it's called McMemories, and it's about going to McDonald's and being in high school. So I hope you like it. Make sure this thing's in tune. We'll get going. Thank you, man. We haven't talked since your dad died, and you moved out to LA. We used to get into trouble, grab a Coke at McDonald's, for getting to school late. Understanding that your life is still more than getting all your time away. We used to hate on our sisters. We used to kiss till our lips hurt by the gate at the football games. I had a dream. You were like me, coming down through the darkest night I could ever see. Then I got sick for a while, forgot to remember, forgot how to smile. And I was going through old stuff and saw your name on a toothbrush. I couldn't throw it away. Hey, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Like we said, we're Dogwood Tales. We're from Harrisonburg, Virginia, just over the mountain. Much love to all of our Harrisonburg friends and a few that are here tonight. Thanks for being here. This next tune we're going to play, it's from an EP called Rodeo, and it's called Paul's Valley.
Drift away as a memory, running on empty just to burn out slow. Can you still hear the echo under the surface every time you let go? Past when the feeling sets in. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening.
This next one goes out to our Valley friends again. I know I just shouted out our Harrisonburg friends. But this next one I wrote for some family I have in Mount Jackson, Virginia. Got an uncle from there that who recently passed away, and I love him to death. And I wrote the song during some of the times of going through some of that stuff when he was kind of getting sick and whatnot. But ultimately, I think it led to a lot of gratitude for being where I'm from and for having the people I have in my life. So this one goes out to my Uncle Curtis. It's called Mount Jackson. All the color in the world went missing again. Didn't know it at the time, but we made it to the end. The pictures were gone and your eyes were red, but there were nails in the wall from where you used to hang over your bed. And the valley looks gray, and so did the sky. And my hands started shaking on that northbound drive. I remember you saying with a tear in your eye, how the hell does it feel at the end of July in a nowhere town like Mount Jackson? Gotta get out of Mount Jackson. I've got an uncle living there I haven't seen in a year. When I was young, he used to take us on his old John Deere. He provided for his family till a tragedy struck. Now there's hospital bills and he can't even walk. And I'm wondering how do things like this happen? Are you wondering still how it feels in Mount Jackson? Day felt dead and so did I. So the stars started shining in that empty sky, and the sun poured over the West Ridge line. And I thought to myself, this place has some magic. Are you wondering still how it feels in Mount Jackson? Thanks, appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for being here tonight. And whoever's tuned in, wherever you are, thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it.
Hopefully my parents are watching. Are you guys watching right now?
They better be. This next one's called Stranger. Can't shake this feeling I get that something else is missing. It's burning down at both ends, and in between there's nothing. Always a stranger playing pretend, spinning around in circles, staying in my head. Longer that I go, the farther I feel from the end. When I look in your eyes, I see the deepest blues. It's never far from my mind. It's in the teardrops too. Always a stranger playing pretend, spinning around in circles, staying in my head. Longer that I go, the farther I feel from the end. Bending over backwards to look in your eyes, fumbling through the dark and trying to see the light. Longer that I go, the farther I feel from the end. It's a hard life that's coming, and if you think there's a way out, then you better start running. Always a stranger playing pretend, spinning around in circles and staying in my head. Longer that I go, the farther I feel from the end. Bending over backwards to look in your eyes, falling through the dark and trying to see the light. Longer that I go, the farther I feel from the end. Thanks, y'all. Well, we got one more tune for you here before we do a little Q&A here with Don again. But this next one we're going to play it's another new one that I keep talking about, but I've been excited to play this one. It's called Angel Dreams. And just to continue the Valley shout-outs right now, if you've ever been to Southern Kitchen, I love that place. And this one, there's a lyric about it in this song, so to everyone that's been to Southern Kitchen, this one's for you. And if you haven't yet, we got to go. of angels that would resurrect us if we died. Now you're lost in lonely nightmares. I'll dream you out into the sky with wings of vivid color, like the purple mountains we drive by. Cutting out all my bad parts again. But the shadows grow and it covers the road that I don't think is going. We drove to Southern Kitchen. You wouldn't even play my favorite song. You cried in your fried chicken, and the waitress thought I said something wrong. But in all my bad parts again. But the shadows grow and it covers the road that what started it, but I know how hard it is. I don't know what started it. I know how hard it is. Danny Gibney singing harmony with me into my mic.
You are listening to Dogwood Tales live at the Belmont Arts Collaborative, part of WTJU Rock's live concert series, The Third Rail. You can ride the rail every third Saturday of the month here on WTJU Charlottesville. And thanks for listening. Appreciations also to this fine, good-looking studio audience we've gathered here tonight at the BAC. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. This is a good-looking bunch, I have to tell you. Now, that was a terrific first set. Why don't we go around and have the members of Dogwood Tales introduce themselves and tell the radio audience what instruments they play. How's that?
Certainly. Ben, you begin.
Hey guys, my name is Ben. I play electric guitar and also different kinds of guitars, but right now I'm playing electric. But
Ben
that's
also
me.
sings as well. He
Oh,
forgot that
I do
part.
sing too. I forgot. I thought Danny was the new singer after that last one. Yeah.
Is it all right if I pull the mic off to have everyone
Of
chat?
course, yeah. You make
I'm
the
going to do
rules.
this maneuver. Steve Jobs. One more. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to knock something over, I'm sure. But I'm Kyle. I play guitar and I sing as well. Electric tonight, as well as Ben.
My name's Danny. I play bass, and as of now, I do some vocals.
It's taken like 7
All right, this
years.
one's coming back to you. I just ruined it. I spoiled it. Yeah, let me go around. Watch my water. For everyone on the radio right now, we're maneuvering lots of cables around water.
I wish you could see it.
Hey everyone, my name is Jake and I play the drums.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause for Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
Now,
He's awesome.
now Ben and Kyle, it started with you, right? This band kind of started with you guys
It did.
as a duo.
It did. We were a duo for a long time. Me and Ben grew up together around Winchester area.
The Winchester brothers.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, yeah.
We met in our youth, and we made a lifelong commitment to play music, and we haven't stopped since the day we said so. And we went to
Still here.
JMU. I went to JMU shortly after. I met Danny and Jake go Dukes, and the rest is history. And we all became a band. But yeah, we were traveling on for a little bit, just as Ben and I, just doing some duo stuff. But even back then, Jake and Danny were doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes with us. So.
Like they were roadies? Is that what you're trying to say?
Roadies at times, just helping us write songs, playing all the instruments and recording.
So they might as well have been in the band.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was a lot of ego back then about not letting anyone else in. No, I'm just kidding. But we kind of started a certain way, and even though things were evolving, it's always like an interesting thing when you have to start embracing that element of a band. And very quickly we had to, because it was becoming much more than us, like right away. But,
so did you start off playing around JMU? How'd the band sort of start off?
Well, yeah, the first iteration we were playing around Winchester, Strasbourg, doing a little bit of traveling, maybe DC as like a folk duo or a trio. But yeah, at Harrisonburg we got kind of indoctrinated into the basement DIY scene. We ran a house, actually. Us three lived together with a couple other roommates. That's around the time we met Danny, and we all loved music, and we ran a show house for years. It was called Lon Lon Ranch. It had like 3+ shows a week. It was insane.
It was horrible.
But we got so connected with there's people that were at our show in Philly last night that we knew from that house. I mean, like a lot of people. So it's been a beautiful part of our musical journey.
Yeah, anyone that knows Harrisonburg, like the basement scene is really beautiful and strong, and it's kind of like we have the Golden Pony, love Paul Summers the Golden Pony, but also just the DIY scene is just really important, and there's tons of people that make incredible music in our town. There's a show at Broad Porch tonight that's like so awesome, so many cool bands playing, and so yeah, we're lucky. Yeah, we started playing around Harrisonburg with friends and basements, and then wanted to go farther, play everywhere else, and just kind of grew like that.
You've been designated alt country. Do you accept that designation?
No doubt. I love that title, and I love all of our most influential bands. I think come around cut from that cloth, So definitely in that world, and
Well, I know it's the absolute most cliched question in the world, but what are your influences? Because I think I can pick out some, but I'd be interested in knowing.
For sure. I always say I'll give everyone a chance to share one. How about that? That's probably the best way to do it. But I would say my guiding star is always Neil Young, and I know I know that's cliche, but I love Neil. Can't help it. Always, whenever I need inspiration or anything, I listen to like Tonight's Tonight, and I'm just floored. Always, and I really am. Like every time, it's so corny. If you ever see me in my car, I like put on Tonight's Tonight, and it starts, and then
are you weeping in the car listening?
At times, yeah. I get there, but at first I'm just amped when Tonight's Tonight starts. But so Neil Young, no doubt for me, and just every iteration he's ever kind of been a part of. Then you share one.
I think another solid one would be like Jason Molina and Magnolia Electric Company. Mm-hmm. Just we fell in love with his music a long time ago, and just hugely influential on our.
Finish your thought.
Our songwriting and sound, I guess, yeah.
No doubt. Jake?
I like all kinds of music, ambient music, electronic music, but I think when it comes to playing drums in this band, I really look at like Levon Helm and the band. Oh, music from the Big Pink. Yeah.
Great, Jake.
Danny, it's coming to you, man. You better thought of something.
I'm the worst at answering this question. I really am. Yeah, Daniel Romano, that's pretty good. For this band, I think, is pretty influential for me, Daniel Romano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm sorry, I gave you that one, man. I'm being a control freak even when I don't have the mic. I'm sorry.
I was going to get some context on Danny, but I feel like it's important to know.
Yeah, not to evolve this question here, but Danny, he records music in our town. He's got a studio. He produces a ton of people. He's produced countless songs of ours, as well as our friend Eric Romero. He's done a lot of the work as well. So Danny kind of brings even like another level of genre to it all, of just like he's
because he's recording everybody.
He's mixing everything. Yeah. So Danny's kind of got to take all of our influences as well as his
So he
own.
Records a death metal band and says, "Hey guys,
yeah, for sure.
I got this great riff now."
That's essentially that's not far off at all.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But yeah, just to. But as far as influences go, yeah, all country is definitely our world. You know, Sun Volt, you got Wilco.
It's a
all
blanket term I'll accept.
Yeah,
I really
no doubt.
like it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, now I heard that you guys were working on constructing your own home studio. Did I have that correct?
We did,
exists now,
yes. This past winter, we built. Danny has a garage and an apartment above the garage at his house. I'm making him sound like this baller dude because he is. But Danny's got this nice little house with this cool spot behind it, and we put up walls in the garage, made it all a studio, and we recorded for 14 days there this winter, and it was the best time ever. We all got the flu right when we got started and had to cancel it for a week because we were all working so hard for. We had this plan for so long, and 5 days before we were recording, we started constructing the studio.
There you go.
A week, I guess. But
Well, they
yeah.
say that Neil Young had 103 temperature when he wrote "Down by the River."
I know.
So true, yeah.
I definitely
Sickness
thought
is,
about
you know-
that a little bit when I was getting sick. I tried to play my guitar and fell asleep, I guess, and was like, I don't got that part in me, but I wish. Yeah.
No.
Well, is this the material that will be on this brand new EP that's coming out? I think at the end of the week.
Yes, there is. We're dropping an EP on Friday. I'm really excited about it. The name's still kind of up in the air, but there's some tracks that we've been playing that are going to be on it. Driver's Side Fantasy, the first song we played, and this one I'm really excited to release. Mount Jackson is going to be on there as well. And it's kind of all these little song ideas that we didn't get a chance to record for our record. Mount Jackson's going to be on the record, but yeah, there's just these little oddity songs. This song "Dream" that Ben sings, like one of my favorite songs we ever got to put out.
And that's your new single, right?
Yeah, yes, it is. And it's all these demos we just had kind of in the bag and wanted them to have wings like everything else. We're a classic band of taking forever to do everything. It's just in our DNA. Whenever we get something
And is
done-
that because you're
drives me
perfectionist?
insane.
Yeah, no, it's not even perfectionism. It's just like getting our schedules lined up.
Sloth.
I say all that just to say we're getting it all lined up and finishing stuff up now. But just to kind of try to change our course, we're putting out a lot of stuff now that just all the things that have come along the way, rather than sitting on them forever and just like taking so long to put things out, we just have been tracking stuff, putting it out, and while we're mixing our new album that we're trying to put out next year.
And when will that drop?
There's not yet the time, but it will come out in 2025.
No, hopefully around. I'm hoping around like this summertime or something. That's
That's
the feeling
TVA.
I get in my head. But I feel so lame even putting out those because I just feel like I'm almost cursing ourselves saying those things. But I think it'd be around then. We're deep into the mix now, and it's feeling really good. And we're really Danny is mixing it, so we bother him all the time if we can come over that night and we work on songs.
No, you
And
can't.
we're just like, play it again. No, play it again. He's like, I've heard this like a million times. Like, play it again. And we just listen to it over and over again and then leave while he works on stuff.
So you guys are touring a lot too, right? You were just in Philadelphia
We were.
last night.
Yeah, in Philadelphia last night. And yeah, we got a tour coming up on the West Coast out of nowhere. We're going to
Wow.
Seattle at the end of November. And I got a friend out there, Mike Frazier. Much love, Mike. We're going to play some shows out there. And got some tour dates booked for next year as well. And we're really excited to get playing next year. I think this year, Ben and Danny got married this year. Some personal stuff just in
Oh,
life has been going on.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
The institution of marriage. Come on.
Jake's engaged as well. So
Hey,
yeah,
there you go. Oh.
got a
We're
lot of good stuff
we're a
going
family
on.
band.
Yeah, and there's big life stuff going on. So our summer got a little slow, but we're really stoked to just be playing a lot next year. That's kind of the only gear we're trying to get in right now is playing before the album comes out and just getting to work. So
What's the
we're
most
excited.
popular play? What's the place where you guys just nail it every time? Just hit it. People love you.
Man, I don't know. Is there a place
People
we
love
listen?
us? I'm joking.
I like playing in Richmond and Harrisonburg, of
Harrisonburg's the
course.
best. It's our
Philly's always
hometown,
fun
yeah.
too. Got a couple.
Charlottesville's great.
Charlottesville, yeah, no doubt. Our Virginia markets really show up for us, no doubt, and it's much appreciated for sure. We it means a lot to us every time we play. Even everyone here tonight, seriously, it means a lot. And
awesome.
I always have zero expectations. I really do. I'm like, I have no idea if anyone's going to show up or not, and feels good just to have some familiar faces, new faces in here, and yeah, it means a lot to us.
Well, folks, if you want to send Dogwood Tales a little appreciation, something for appearing on the third rail tonight, you can reward them through Venmo at Benjamin-Ryan-5. That's at Benjamin-Ryan-5, the number 5. And Members of the audience can come up and give some tithe in this tip jar right here. Guys, what do we have next?
We're going to play an old tune from our first album.
Yes, we are.
So a majority of the things we've heard tonight are new, right?
A lot of them are new, yeah.
Yeah, the majority of things have been new, but yeah, this is one's a familiar one. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Belmont Arts Collaborative, it's WTJU Rock's Third Rail Concert Series. Please give it up once again for Dogwood Tales.
Just like I came in a cloud of bitter gray, lower than the bottom, not a word to say, killing all my time, throwing stones up at the sky just to watch them fall down to nothing. Did you hear me when I was crying? Or did you walk right out of town before you knew? My heart is broken, and I wouldn't mind if this night were the last I ever knew. Just where or how hard I'll hit the ground. And I hit the bottom. But did you hear me when I was crying? Or did you walk right out of town before you knew? My heart's broken, and I wouldn't mind if this night were the last I ever knew. Blue, I'm so blue. Ben Ryan on the guitar. Well, did you hear me when I was crying? Or did you walk right out of town before you knew? My heart is broken, and I wouldn't mind if this night were the last I ever knew. Like we were just talking about, this next one is the new single that we just put out, and it's called Dream. It's about a dream Ben had. I like to joke that it's one of those dreams Ben had where he just woke up, falling and was screaming when he woke up.
See, I didn't even get that joke when he made it last time. I was thinking about it. I was like, what does he mean?
That's just, and I mean this in a good way. It's just like your energy sometimes. Like you just woke up from a dream screaming.
I wake up every morning screaming. Had a dream that I died. When I woke, I was still alive. With you right by my side, I woke into a better life. And if that dream had taught me anything, it said it's alright. I ran away from everything, and now I've arrived. Had a dream that I died. When I woke, I was still alive. With you right by my side, I awoke into a better life. And if that dream had taught me anything, it said it's alright. I ran away from everything, now I've arrived. I've arrived. I've arrived.
Thanks, everybody. 10 minutes? We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Princess Peach and Shield? Yeah. Can we got time? All right. We're going to squeeze in 2 more, y'all. We're going to move quick.
Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah,
everyone.
thanks for listening,
this is
everybody.
Really awesome.
These last 2 are new, so they're unfamiliar, but we hope you like them. This one goes out to the Mario enthusiasts out there. Thank you. I'm glad we got some like-minded people in here. My guitar was really out of tune for this one last night, so I'm going to take a moment to make sure I'm all good. As I said, we were going to speed up. I know. I'm sorry.
I think tuning really isn't that awkward, you know? I think it's kind of beautiful.
This
Take a
song's
moment.
called Princess Peach.
this one?
Let's do it.
Kinda long.
Whatever. I'm sorry if we messed up the radio broadcast. John, if you gotta talk, just come on up, man, and we'll chill out. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna jam on this one. Yeah. Last one. Thanks again, y'all. We're Dogwood Tales. It's so easy to change my feelings and shield the meaning of what you give to me. Cut my losses and hide the crosses and keep my heart forever guarded.
It's from Dogwood Tales, part of WTJU Rock's Third Rail concert series. Thanks to everyone for showing up, listening in, and supporting great live music on the Tige. And don't forget to catch the next stop on the Third Rail Express on Saturday, December 21st. WTJU Rock will be back at WTJU with a special winter solstice performance by Cass Richards. It's going to shimmer, folks. This is Don Harrison of Radio Wowsville sending out many, many thanks to Ben, Lewis, Sarah, Elias, and Allison, the mighty WTJU Tech crew, for helping to pull this off tonight. And thanks also to the Belmont Arts Collaborative for hosting us, Hello Goodbye Records for sponsoring us, and the Zostress for being the steady conductor of this runaway train. And of course, thanks to Dogwood Tales. Send it back now to the WTJU studio to embark on another kind of wild ride on the Groove Tube on WTJU Charlottesville.